What up, man? What up, man? It's your boy Nate Lindsay, aka Humble Nate. What's going on with the gang, man? So, I got this trade pulled up here, and if anybody is familiar with trading, you can see that obviously I took a loss here. And the reason why I wanted to share it is because I'm guilty of it. A lot of times I feel like with social media, we tend to only share our wins. Very rarely do we actually share our losses. And I think that gives the wrong perception on trading and, just entrepreneurship or, really just life in general. A lot of people think that on our journey, it's just win after win because that's all we really expose to the public. But in reality, a lot of times we take more losses than wins. But the reason why I wanted to share it is because you learn more from your wins than your losses. Right? So I'm gonna say that again for you one more time. You learn more from the things that you lose, the people that you lose, the job that you lost. All the setbacks in life give you more learning opportunities than your wins. So I just want to go over this here really quick. So this is an NZDCAD trade that I had shared in my chat. So I got my chat here. Just to make sure there's no cap in my wrap. There's definitely no cap in my wrap. Where is it at? So that was after it hit the stop loss. I was feeling a type of way. That was when we were in profit. So this is me sending it initially. As you can see, NZDCAD, right? Definitely love this trade, love this setup. It was a nice setup, and overall, it did its job. Excuse me. So sent it in the chat, and I want to go over what happened and how it ended up still playing out. So it still gave me a lot of confidence, to be honest with you. So let's see. So where we at? Hold up. All right, so wrong button. Just a bar replay here. Right, so this is when we got in the trade, right? I seen the rejection at this level up here. Right? So it's not a big trade. I mean, honestly, we're risking 30 pips to get 90, right? So it's about a 3.0 ratio, or risking 1 to get 3, 1 to 3. And so as this trade progressed, I started to feel pretty confident about it, right? And what ended up happening here is the trade reversed on us and ended up wicking my stop loss. Now, this is the main reason why I wanted to share it, because had I made my stop loss just a little bit bigger, right, more than 30 pips, maybe like 40 or 50, which is a standard stop loss. Like, that's not a lot. Like, you hear a lot about smart money traders, you hear a lot about people looking for the tightest stop loss. But I am no longer a day trader. I'm more of a swing trader. So I don't mind giving my trade a little bit more room to breathe, right? Giving it a little bit more room to kind of make its move, especially because I don't have time to sit in front of the chart. I don't have time to sit in front of the phone or my laptop or my computer and take these trades, right? So overall, the trade ended up going in my favor. Now, usually around this point here, I would have tried to get back in, to be honest with you, and wouldn't mind taking 2 losses because I wasn't in any other trades. So I wouldn't mind taking 2 losses. If that would have been the case, I would have stopped for the day. But I was kind of over it, and I was like, okay, quick stop loss, it's all good. Trade overall ended up hitting my take profit without me being in it. But it gave me a lot of confidence, and like I said, you learn more from your losses than your wins, because what I should have did is I should have took this and moved it to here. Had I moved it to there, I would have had plenty of room for the trade to breathe. Would have never hit my stop loss. I still would have got an entry, right? If I would have got in at this area right here, I probably would have tried to enter at market, just because sometimes if I set a pending trade, it may not have put me in. But this definitely would have got me in. I would have had room to breathe. Would have hit my take profit, money in the bag. Would have woke up to a sleeping bag. So once again, man, just wanted to kind of go over a loss that I took in the market. I feel like a lot of people only share the wins. They share the cars, the clothes, the money, and the hoes, and we really don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, follow your board for more trades, man. Let's get it.